and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. It's the end. It's game one for both teams. Clark, preseason is over, and this new season is underway.
Yeah, and you can kind of feel that both teams, BA, are a little bit anxious and nervous, but an exciting kind of nervousness. So let the season begin. I'm glad we're starting.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Jackson. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And here are the Sixers now. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Embiid. And here's Randall. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Randall can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
SGA against Randall. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And the basket is good.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. There's a screen by Love. Releases from 15. Again, Charlotte.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Pass to Embiid. Randall against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Portis for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Last time they lost a close one against this team. You have to wonder what they could have done if it wasn't for their foul trouble in that game.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
Here's SGA. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Jackson outside. Again, Charlotte.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Valanciunas against Embiid. Pass to Portis. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Embiid. Jones from outside. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Now here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a 2-time champion as an assistant coach.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021. then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024. And that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
Now here's Jones. He's scoreless. Portis for three. The rebound by Jackson. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Valanciunas. And Portis comes to help. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Love passes to SGA. 6 to shoot. Here's Valanciunas, defended by Jones. Outside for Love, from the arc, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And that one's good. Green.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
SGA, a screen on Portis. Pass to Love. The three ball. And Charlotte, another three.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Jones. Still no points. Randall, right side Green. Philadelphia moving it around. Jones feels it out. From outside the arc. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. Jackson outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Brown, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Williams comes in for Jones. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Portis. And it's McCollum in for Julius Randle. Now here's Williams. Three-pointer, no good.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Outside, SGA. Goes up on the baseline. Called in by Brown.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Williams passes to McCollum. Shoots over Harper. McCollum's shot is off. Hornets leading by 12. To the middle. And SGA throws it down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Shot's good by McCollum.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
Charlotte has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off.
Switch.
Hayes with a screen on McCollum. Oh, a rim wrecker by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Now here's McCollum. Here's the three, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
There's no doubt about McCollum's touch from long range. He is a sharpshooter.
Here's SGA. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside, Williams. Pass to McCollum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul of the game. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Thibault, he's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Matherin. And that one no good to start off tonight.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul. And it's the Sixers with the ball. 11-point game. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen away.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented. Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Brown with a screen. Pass to Beal. There's the triple. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Charlotte leading by 13. And here's Hayes. 1:58 left to play in the first. Down low. And finished off by Hayes.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Beal surveying the D. McCollum outside. And another miss by Philadelphia. Charlotte has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Harper. McCollum defends. Bible passes to Harper. All alone. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
McCollum on the left side. Feet out. No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. Matherin with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Matherin passes to Harper. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Brown with a screen. Here's McCollum. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm. Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Hornets so far.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
We've got Herb Jones. Bradley Beal's out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Portis in at the 4. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Now here's SGA. Can't hit that one. Three-pointer, Beal. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. 5th is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Here's SGA. To the inside. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Pass to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. The shot, no good. Here's Randle. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
And the 76ers making a change here. Green is checked in. Love a screen on Jones. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." BA?
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. So it's Philadelphia now. After the basket by Charlotte. Portis, the pass to Jones. Portis with a screen on Thibault. Jones from outside. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
He was free to fire at his leisure there. Not much resistance.
SGA passes to Love. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. On the wing, SGA, defended by Jones. Here's SGA. Jones grabs the board. 76ers trail by 18. Pass to Claxton. Randall inside, covered by Thibault. Portis for 3. The shot no good. For Charlotte, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's SGA. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Valanciunas. To the paint. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Randall. After the basket by Charlotte. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Portis. From downtown. Love grabs the miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
4-3. Drops in the 3. Love's got 11 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall, the pass to Portis. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And it's blocked by Thibault. Inside, here's Valanciunas. Oh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here. Indeed, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Williams comes in for Portis.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Green. The 3 is up. Philadelphia with another miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Pass to Jones. Wing shot on the way. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Love. 11 points in the game. Here's Harper. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Harper's got 6 points.
Yeah, Harper really had to force his way through. No one gives rookies an easy time out there.
Jones from outside. It's Hayes with the rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. To the paint. Outside Jones. Pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
Embiid, a versatile shot maker, showing off his mid-range game there.
Harper passes to Hayes. Jackson right side. To the middle. Jones comes with a double team. Here's Hayes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Joel Embiid. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Harper passes to Jackson. And Jackson gets double-teamed from deep. Harper hauled in by Brown. And for the 76ers, they're shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Takes a 13-footer. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, McCollum, he can find shots in the mid-range. That's part of his versatility.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Harper. Williams defending. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Newell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid.
Coming up to the floor for your Sixers, number 14, Asa Newell.
Here's Harper. He has 6. 5 to shoot. From 12 feet. Rebound by Philadelphia. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Spins. And Beal with the basket on the assist by Williams. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, nice move. Beal, so smooth off the bounce.
Jackson Davis' screen. Down low. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Now here's Williams. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Newell. Here's Brown. Harper pulls it in. Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Philadelphia shooting just 38% in this quarter. 1:56 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Williams. Back to Beal. 3-pointer. They get it back. Here's Brown. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Yurtsevens checked in for Brown, and Reddish is subbed in for Williams. And a change for the Hornets. Murray's checked in.
Yeah, showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
To the inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Murray finds Jackson. Jackson Davis a screen. The 3 is up. The shot won't fall. Good D by Yurtseven. Tipped. Beal against Matherin. Beal outside. Off target from outside.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Harper passes to Murray. Fires for 3. And Harper good for 3. Harper's got 11 points.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
And here's Beal. Shoots over Matherin. And again, it's Philadelphia.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. They're communicating well and stringing. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Get ready for the fan.
I'll tell you one thing. They're going to keep going inside until the defense proves it can slow them down.
Shaq, why are you crying? And now, not a bad... And that's a wrap on...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. We've got Trey Murphy. G.G. Jackson is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. Randall, the pass to Portis. Jones from outside. Gets the 3-ball to go. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. That shot wide open. He's got 9.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Love against Embiid. Right side Love. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Love missing. Philadelphia shooting only 39% so far in the game. Here's Randall. Here's Portis. And it falls all over the rim and in. Portis has got 6 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
There's a screen. Love the open look. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one. Randall, the pass to Portis. Back to Randall. The 3. Embiid, good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Love finds Jackson. Love, a screen on Randall. Back to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Hey, a big with nice post moves and a reliable outside shot. That's the versatility of Kevin Love, and that total package is coming up big tonight.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
9th and fewest turnovers per game, and they were top 10 in the league at scoring off turnovers. It was baked into the game plan every night, and it made them exciting to watch.
Their nightly goal, make things uncomfortable for opposing offenses. That's how they racked up so many steals.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And the layup falls. Portis has got 9 points here in the second half.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
Here's SGA. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
Yeah, always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
SGA against Randall. To the wing, right side. Embiid from outside. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists tonight. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Outside Jones. Randall finds Portis. On the wing, Green. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. From the line, and another basket for Charlotte. Here's Randall. No made baskets yet. Portis outside. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Valanciunas, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now Love for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Charlotte leading by 19. And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Brown, he's checked in for Embiid. Nick Claxton comes in for Portis. Williams is checked in for Draymond Green. And it's McCollum in for Julius Randle. Charlotte also making some changes. Hayes is checked in for Love. And it's Thibault in for Jackson. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. DA, back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, defended by Brown. And they get it back. 76ers trail by 18. McCollum, the pass to Williams. Outside Jones. Pulls up on the wing. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He buries it from 3. SGA's got 22 points.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Here's McCollum, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for the Sixers. And the Hornets making a change here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Beal outside. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Matherin. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's McCollum. Back to Beal. And there's the screen. And they call an illegal screen here. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. 4th, the Hornets.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Hayes with a screen on Beal. Here's Thibault. Here's Harper. He's guarded by Claxton. Harper misses.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
McCollum outside. Inside. Oh, deflected. Here's Harper, hounded by Beal. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
You know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
McCollum, the pass to Beal. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Back to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
McCollum finds Beal. Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Harper. 11 points in the game. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And we saw it from Harper in college. He's a 3-level scorer, effective inside when he needs to be.
McCollum looking it over. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Sixers. Charlotte also making some changes. Kevin Love comes in for Jackson Davis. And it's Jackson in for Hayes. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. Some changes for Philadelphia. Cordes comes in for Brown. And it's Randall in for Claxton. And so McCollum will bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 16. Pass to Green. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
The combo guard skills of McCollum. Not just a scorer, he's also a more than capable passer.
Jackson outside. Now Thibault. Green covering. Jackson with a screen on McCollum. Knocked loose. Harper passes to Thibault. Charlotte, no good that time either. Philadelphia shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Beal finds McCollum. Back to Beal. Green with a screen on Jackson. And it's Beal penetrating. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. For 3, Randall. And that comes off the assist by Green.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Pass to Love. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Love's got 6 in the quarter. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hornets out in front. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Herb Jones out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Draymond Green. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Randall in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Back to Love. Goes up from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Jackson, the pass to Love. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Jones. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. With the tip, it's good on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 15.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Jackson can't get it to go.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And Embiid throws it down.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Valanciunas. SGA against Jones. To the right side. Here's Love. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Embiid inside. Love's there. Oh, wow! Embiid! So strong!
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Allie, thank you. On the wing, Green, covered by Love, and that one's good. Green.
You know, overall, their shot selection much better here in the second half. We'll see if that's the case for the rest of the game, if they can keep that up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Now Philadelphia with it. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Here's Green. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing them to do work scoring the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Love. Valanciunas with a screen on Green. Pass to Valanciunas. Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Charlotte, no good that time either. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Randall. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. And now just a 3-point Charlotte lead.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jackson. Love, a screen on Randall. Here's Jackson. And it's blocked by Embiid.
You can see why Embiid owns the inside. He's just so physical.
The shot that time not on target.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Randall picked it out of midair. Outside for Love. Pass to Jackson. Outside, SGA. And it's rejected.
Nice swat by Randall, putting the D on big time.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Green with a screen on SGA. For 3, Randall knocks down the long J. And it's a tie ball game.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
Nice passing by Charlotte here. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Portis, the pass to Randall. Randall draws the double. On the wing, Jones. And that misses. That would have put him up. Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Shea with a step. Shot from 12. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And now a 4-point Charlotte lead.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Jones from outside. Hornets with the rebound.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Jackson. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Jones sets a screen. Here's Green. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Nice work that time by Draymond to draw the foul while in the act of shooting there.
Harper, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Love passes to Harper. Valanciunas down low. Defended by Portis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man. A solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
76ers trail by 8. Outside Jones. Back to Randall. Portis outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's Green missing.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 10-point game. Embiid against Valanciunas. Pass to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Randall. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Harper. Outside Valanciunas. Now Jackson. Shoots a 3. Oh, Green rips down the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Embiid. Cleared away by Valanciunas. Charlotte leading by 10. Here's Randall. Now Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas.
Yeah, that shot didn't stand a chance. Can't sleep on JV's monstrous reach.
Oh, no good. The 76ers running out of time. Now it's Jones. Puts up the tray. No good.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Here's Love. From deep. Oh, the shot is off. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Green. Now Randall. Fires the 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
The 76ers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. The Hornets making a switch here. SGA's checked in. Love against Green. Now SGA. Now Jackson. Look at Shea playing big inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Now Randall. Now McCollum. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Love. Now here's SGA. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Love! Ooh, the three doesn't go. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the 76ers. 9-point game. Now Randall.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings him with an 8.
Two shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Here's Valanciunas. Now Love. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Clock at 4. SGA.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
Good on the first. And that stretches their lead to 8. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. The three ball is down. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Shooting for Charlotte.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game. Timeout called, the 76ers. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And so it's Charlotte winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how